As Thanksgiving approaches, I just want to shout out to everybody and tell you all how grateful I am for you. But I also want to reflect on like all the blessings and the accomplishments and the growth that we've had over this year. And it's just like I know this is time to be grateful. And yes, we are grateful for everything that we've accomplished and everything that we do have. But this is also a time to reflect on like all the little things that we've accomplished over the year. And that can be like small wins or just something where we've all taken a journey to expand ourselves. Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to my channel. There's so many things I'm grateful for, like my hubby and what he's done to help support me on the scene journey. And then like my boss for pushing me, to become a better leader. And then it's also like my parents for the support and love that they have for me. And it's like the family love and just being there for me. And like, there's been a few mentors as well. So I'm grateful, so grateful for them as well, because they get me out of my head sometimes when I'm really stuck. And then, so I'm super grateful for that. I'm grateful to have a job to make the money that I do as an engineer. And it's just, I'm grateful that I am going for my singing career and that I've accomplished a lot of growth this year and by saying no to a lot of things. And like I really looked at myself and I've been working on like my leadership abilities as well as working on like communication with other people, because it's not only like what I say but also I'm responsible for how they hear it. And so if it comes off in like a not so good tone that I had, then I'm still responsible for cleaning that up or reiterating like, hey, like what was it that you actually needed out of the conversation? And I'm sorry I didn't provide it, just certain things. It's also like working with my coworkers on communication, being clear with each other and being very, yeah, honest and clear, basically. And then it's like so basically communication is a big one, and my leadership abilities is like the growth that I've had this year and like my inner workings, because it's like it's so easy for me to get into victimhood or poor me or I wish I would, but it's like I know I have the power. Now I need to work on like the manifesting part of it, the visualization. And so like that's also going to be like what's important for me coming up. So because of that, like now I'm looking like to the future, like, well, okay, what do I want to actually accomplish for next year? So what intentions and love and empowerment do I want to set for next year? Again, I just want to say I'm so grateful for this community, and I agree. I appreciate all your support and your love and encouragement. And I just think it's so powerful for all of the work that you've done, all the accomplishments you've made this year, all the love you've given to somebody else, all the things you've been grateful for, all the blessings that you've had. And I just want to shout out to y'all that like you all are such an important factor in this world. And I just hope, we can all have rise together and have a really tight community and just like raise each other up and inspire and impact each other and uplift each other. I'm also proud of you all for working through all your challenges. Had some victories and small wins and or big wins. It's like I'm proud of you for all of the work that you have done on yourself over this past year. And it's not easy. I know that. And it's like just I'm proud of you for all the expansion and the growth that you've had and the transformation you've created in your life and also in other people as well. Just take a minute to think back over the year. Like what are some accomplishments that you've had or even if things haven't gone the way that you wanted them to go, or if you haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish, like that's okay. Like it's all a progress. Like what have you learned along the way? And it's like it's just a journey. And it's like something that I'm learning is just to be present with like the journey and the process and not necessarily the result or the outcome. And so it's like it's super important because you all are such amazing humans and it's so easy for us to get down on ourselves, but instead, like, look at even just the small wins. It's like, I mean, just like even working out for like 3 times a week or, meal prepping or just doing, um, accomplishing something at work, had a schedule or just something small, but it's still an accomplishment because you still had to go through the challenges of whatever that was. And it's like, even though it might seem small to you, it's still a big impact for that you created for yourself, for your future. And so it's just like, I just want you all to know, like, I'm proud of you. You've all done a lot, no matter how much you might think you have not. Maybe you made progress towards a personal goal. Maybe you confronted a fear. Maybe you learned something new, or maybe you got rid of a toxic relationship, or maybe you found love that, wasn't toxic. And it's like, this is all huge, because it's something that you're working towards yourself. So I just want you all to know that those are still accomplishments. Yes, we've all faced struggles or defeat or failure, if that's what you want to call them, but it's like it's still something that we get to sit back and be like, okay, what did I learn from this? Or what could I do better? Or what should I not do next time? Just it's like they're all learning experiences, and the challenges make us more resilient the more we push through and get past like our fears or what's uncomfortable. And it's just like if we keep going, then it's like we'll learn something and grow along the way. And the more struggles we have, the stronger that you will be, because you're like, oh, okay, I can get through. I did that struggle, so now I'm going to be able to get through this one. So it gives you confidence the more, struggles that come along. And it's like, because we're all going to have struggles, we're all going to have, challenges. And it's just something that's like a part of our life. But it's something like that we all can learn from and or create new opportunities from, or be like, okay, that didn't work. So what else could I try? So like just remember that like all of these challenges or upsets or broken relationships can all stem, and like you can all learn from something from them. Like, is there a pattern you keep repeating, or is there something you're not seeing from that you keep having in relationships? Or it's like it's just like an opportunity to grow or look in your inward and like just learn to be comfortable with yourself and embrace yourself, no matter like all the stuff that you've been going through. Even if you have patterns you keep repeating, as long as you're aware of them, you can keep working on them. That's all that matters. Honor the lessons, the pain, the struggle, and frustrations all along the way, because they all lead to victories. For example, what challenge did you have this year that you could, or what did you learn from that challenge? Was there a lesson that you learned? Like, what did you learn that you need to have more patience? Or is there just like you just need to sit in the journey of your life and the process instead of like trying to force something to happen? I know I'm guilty of that. So I'm working on that myself. So it's like I'm personally learning like how to be patient and enjoying the process, having fun with it, instead of like going like, oh, I want my singing career to happen now, so I'm gonna force and force and force, and then it's gonna have the complete opposite is gonna happen, because it's gonna be like, no, 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 stop forcing. And so for me, like that's been a lot of my growth, is just sitting in like my power, like I am powerful, like and work on my inner self. And just I've been like turning down events like crazy, because like I know that like I need to work on myself, and because I have a higher purpose, and I know that. And so it's like I know that I need to be working on that instead of, you know, partying or going out to events where it takes a lot of time, or driving up to LA when I live in San Diego for things that like I don't actually know if something or someone is going to be there that I meet. So it's just like sometimes it's hard to say no, because I have FOMO like crazy when I don't go. But then afterwards, if I've been working on my singing career, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I actually didn't go. And so it's like I'm able to reflect on that. But it's having the boundaries or the courage to say no, because I'm always like, I also want to please people. I don't want to let people down. And so now I'm realizing like I need to look at myself, like, and what do I want? Like, am I trying to please someone else or make them like me, and or am I truly wanting to go because I want to go? So yeah, it's just a lot of learning this year. But I'm sure you've gone through some similar things, or some challenges, and you've learned a lesson through that. And so be proud of yourself. It's a big accomplishment to even realize what's going on. Basically, no matter what you've been through, there's always a positive perception or shift that you can make out of it. So it's like as long as we just keep realizing that these challenges are teaching us something and we can learn from them, then it's like it creates like you as resilient and powerful and expansive and just so powerful. So now as we've gone through, the reflecting on the gratitude and what I've accomplished so far, now I'm like, what do I want to accomplish by next year? So like what intention do I want to set and what do I want to empower myself to accomplish by next Thanksgiving? With looking forward, so as of Thanksgiving next year, looking forward, like I would love to have quit my job by then and make it like the enough money to cover that so that I can quit by, Thanksgiving of next year. That's super important to me so I can seriously go after my singing and like truly make a difference in people's lives through mental, physical health, mindset, going after their dreams. Like I just really want to help people. And yes, I can do that while I'm at work. And that is important, but I also want to work with people who actually want to improve themselves. So it's like that's super important to me because like I feel this like drive and this purpose in my life that like I'm here to help others heal or empower them or inspire them to do what they want to do and not be stuck in their careers or life or their head where they think they can't get out of it. Me declaring that to you guys is a big step for me because that's a very vulnerable share that I want to quit my job by next year. Me saying it out loud sounds scary but exciting at the same time. And now I have, 12 months to accomplish that. So now like I just need to know like what I truly want and, figure out how or not the how, but like who I need to become in order to be that kind of person where like I'm making money so I can quit. So it's just like now I got to work on my inner self and the manifesting and the visualization of who I should be or who I want to be or what that person will embody, as like someone who is creating income for themselves and being able to quit their day job. The other goal for next year is just to be a better communicator and to be clear and effective with people and to just be able to recognize like if I said something that I'm able to like recover and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I meant this," or like I asked them like certain questions so like it stirs up a different conversation so we both understand like what's actually trying to get accomplished out of the conversation, if that makes sense. Now I encourage you to think of like what do you want to accomplish by next year? What's one thing that would be super important to you? Like is it a personal goal? Is it a milestone you want to hit? Is it you want to start a business by next year? Is it like you want to make more money? Like you want to help work on healing your inner, child or work on your inner self so that you become like more loving to yourself as well to others, or you want to work on your relationships or anything like that. Like just think about for you like what's important to you and yeah, I would love to hear from you like in the comments below. Like what's something that you want to accomplish by next year so that, maybe I can help keep you accountable if that's what you want, or I can support you, or I can encourage you, I can uplift you, whatever way, because I've been through a lot of this. So like I just want to be able to help you rise out in any way. So just let me know. Love to hear from you. I just want you to know that you're so capable of accomplishing anything you want. And like, I'm here to support you. And like, you can literally create the life of your dreams. No kidding. Like, you can be content, happy, joyful. Like, it's all a choice. So, I encourage you to just take action no matter if you have fears. And it's so important and you'll feel so alive like when you start going towards your goals. And like, I'm so proud of you that you even have a goal. So that's awesome. Let's all remember this Thanksgiving season, what we're grateful for, what we've accomplished so far, what we want to accomplish in a year, and just be, in the like growth mindset and love, gratitude, connection, acceptance, love, and just like remember that you literally can do anything you want. Like you're so powerful and capable. And it's just like just keep at it. Like let's create this world and create an impact, a positive impact on this world so much that it radiates through everyone else as well because we showed up, powerful and capable and ready to, take on whatever it is that you want to achieve because it will have a ripple effect to others because they'll see you, going after your dreams or achieving something big and, they watch you. And so it's like the more action we take, the more like power will create and energy will create for this world. And it just leaves such a big impact on this world. So just keep at it. Like I know you guys are full, so powerful and worth every penny. And so like I just believe in you guys so much. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Keep going, keep shining, rise up from the ashes, be like a phoenix, and just know I'm super grateful for you all and I love you. Let's continue to rise together as a community. And, I'd love to hear from you. Like, what is one thing that you're grateful for? And I would just, or like, what do you want to accomplish by next Thanksgiving? Like, this is something super huge that we can just be supportive for each other. And it's just like, yeah, we're all here for each other. We really are. And so like I just want you all to know I love you and please like share this with somebody that you love and that you're grateful for or that you want to hear this message and subscribe to my channel so I can bring you some more information and empowerment to this world and I would love nothing more than just, to create this amazing community of awesome people.